Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day today. I have compiled a list of my top 10 favorite baby names that I won't be using. I did top 10 girl and top 10 boy, so I'm actually giving you 20 names. I don't plan on having any more kids as far as as far as I know God has planned. So these are names that I will probably never use, and I hope that you will use at least one of them. So I'm first gonna just give you my top 10 boy names and then we'll do the girls. I've made a list here on my phone because I also looked up what each name means, like what their meaning is and their origin. So for each name I'll be able to tell you where it comes from and what it means. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Okay, these are in no particular order, they're just 10 names that I really like. If I had to pick a favorite for boys, I'll try to leave that one for last, I guess. Okay, 1. I really like the name Noah, probably because of the notebook, but it says it's Hebrew and it means rest and peace. Number 2, Jax, probably from Sons of Anarchy. It says it's an American name and it just means son of Jack. 3, okay, I threw the name WYATT in here. It's not actually really a top 10 name of mine, but it is my husband's favorite name after Bentley, of course. And he never got to use it, so I threw it in here for him. So WYATT is an English name and it means son of guy. And it said, the internet said that it used to be a surname in olden times, and so it was actually a last name. Number 4 I have here is the name Hunter. It says it's English descent and it just very simply one who hunts. Guess they kept that one pretty simple. Okay, another name that I really like, number 5. Number 5. Parker is an English name and it means park keeper. Again, very original. Alright, number 6, I really like the name River. Okay, so this name, it's a little bit out there. I have a hard time kind of picturing like looking at a baby and being like, River. But in terms of seeing it on paper, I really like it. So it says it's an English name and it's, again, very simple, water that flows out to sea. Number 7 is Sawyer. I'm going to be putting these down below as I say them, and so you should see all the spellings of these names down below. So yeah, Sawyer is an English name and it means woodcutter. I did not know that. And number 8 is the name Everett. It is also an English name and I was surprised by this one. It means wild boar herd. Okay. Number 9, Weston. It's an English name and it means from the West Town. And then number 10, which I think is probably my favorite, is Avery. It's an English name and it actually means elf ruler, which I did not see coming. It is not what I thought that name would mean. But anyway, so those are my top 10 boy names. If I ever had another son, probably name him Avery. Alright, so top 10 girl names. Oh, let me tell you really quick. When I was looking for a name for Bentley, my son, I looked at a lot of names, and Bentley, I don't remember, I think it was an Irish origin name, and it said that it meant grassy meadow or bent grass. I like that, grassy meadow. But anyway, okay. Top 10 girl names. Number 1, Violet. It's an English name, very simple, purple blue color. I guess that's just it. There's no special thing behind the name Violet. It's just the color. Emma. It's probably the most popular or used name, I would say, probably on my list is Emma. I really like it for some reason. It's Latin and it means universal. Ella, sticking with that double with EA. Ella is a Spanish name and it means young girl. Number 4, Scarlet. I really like this name, Scarlet. That's probably my number 1, but we'll see. It is an English name and it just means the color red. Very simple. Alright, number 5. Okay, so I picked the name Penelope, which I think is kind of an odd name maybe, but I really like the nickname Penny. I feel like I like it a little bit less because of how popular it's become because of the show The Big Bang Theory. But it used to be a name that I really liked a whole lot. Bonus, I used to think if I ever had a daughter, I was going to name her Jenna. That was when I was in like middle school. And yeah, that's not what happened. She's not even on this list. Okay, number 6, Zoe. I actually was really thinking for most of my adult life that if I ever had a girl, I was going to name her Zoe. I really, really love Zoe Deschanel, and so that's probably where that comes from. But again, that's not what we went with, but I do really love that name. And it says that it is a Greek name and it means life. That's a really good one. I like it. Okay, so I put Lily on this list. Even though that's technically what we named our dog. Our dog's name is Lily. I still really like that for like a human. It is an English name and it is just the flower, the lily flower. That's it. Number 8 is the name Hazel. I really love the color, but it also is an English descent named after the tree. Apparently there is a hazel tree. Has absolutely nothing to do with the color, apparently. I don't know. A lot of these names that I've picked have to do with colors, so I was kind of surprised that that one wasn't a color. Number 9, I really like the name Aurora. I really love that. It's a Latin name and it means dawn. Like when the sun comes up, dawn. I would have thought that that would have been a, I guess, Native American name or something, just because I think of like Alaska and stuff when I hear the name Aurora. And okay, number 10 that I have on here is the name Autumn. I do really love that name. I went to school with a girl named Autumn, and she has the most beautiful red hair, and the name suits her perfectly. I mean, it really just is perfect. I think if I had a baby with red hair, I would love to name her Autumn. It is a Latin term, and it's just the name that they gave for the fall season. So autumn is what autumn is. So those are my top 10 girl names. And my daughter's name is Willow, in case you're new here and you didn't know. I keep telling you what her name is not, and I didn't tell you what it is. We named her Willow, and of course, you know, there is a willow tree. So whenever I look up the name Willow online, of course it references the tree. But it also says that it means slender and graceful, which they say is kind of equated to the traits that you would think of when you think of the willow tree, and maybe a weeping willow, I guess. I don't really know if there's other willows, to be totally honest. Whenever I think of a willow tree, I think of, you know, like in Pocahontas, the tree that comes down and like covers you and you're like encased in it. Oh, those trees are just so cool. But anyway, okay, so I hope that you really enjoyed my list of my top 10 girl names and boy names. I hope that you like one of them. Maybe you'll use one. Tell me in the comments down below if you're thinking of using any of the names you've heard here, or maybe you've already had your baby and she has or he has one of these names. Let me know what you decided. Or if you know of a different meaning for any of these names and I didn't get it right, let me know. I want to know. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you never miss a video. Give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I just want to hold you for forever. Every day you make it